All right, welcome to the first game of a doubleheader today. We've got the All-Star games, South versus the North, coming up here in about 3 minutes. East versus West tomorrow night. We've never really done something quite like this before. Basically, what I've done is I've simulated all 3 All-Star games using this. This is the Board Ninjas woodworking piece of art that John Boyd created for me about a year and a half ago maybe. And I use this to simulate all 3 games. Now, we've done these before, of course, but I usually roll the dice live, and it all happens live. And you've seen what happens sometimes. The dice falls off the table. I can't quite reach it. So I simulated everything yesterday. And I've got it in this book, and we're just going to try to tell a couple of stories this weekend. So, again, I apologize if errors are made or if I get stuck at some point because I'm basically trying to interpret what I wrote yesterday. It's not very easy for an all-star game because each team used about 7 pitchers, and you'll see. But I hope you enjoy it. I would actually like to do a lot more of these next year. Make this a weekly thing. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do Sunday mornings or late night. But again, I hope you guys enjoy this. There's the production value here is 0. There's going to be no special effects. All I have is some graphics and an old Phillies hat. I chose the Phillies hat today for this broadcast because it's South versus North, so I'm not playing favorites here. I'll switch it up later tonight. But welcome, and thank you for being here. And let's get to the starting lineups, and then we'll get at it. South versus North. For the South, who are the road team for this game, leading off is the center fielder, Cool Papa Bell. Batting second at first base is from the Durham Bulls, Johnny Mize. Batting third in right field is Henry Aaron of the Atlanta Braves. Batting fourth, left fielder representing the Miami Marlins, Giancarlo Stanton. Batting fifth is the catcher from the Durham Bulls, Josh Gibson. Batting sixth, the third baseman representing the Tampa Bay Rays, Evan Longoria. Batting seventh is the shortstop, also representing the Rays, Willie Adames. Batting eighth is the second baseman representing the Atlanta Braves, Ozzie Albies. And pitching and batting ninth today for the Rays, or representing the Rays, Tyler Glasnow. This is the South Division starters. And now let's get you the North Division starters. Leading off is the third baseman representing the Milwaukee Brewers, Paul Molitor. Batting second is the shortstop representing the Pittsburgh Pirates, Honus Wagner. Batting third is the first baseman representing the Chicago White Sox, the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. Batting fourth and catching, representing the Cincinnati Reds, Johnny Bench. Batting fifth, as voted on by you, the Utopian Baseball Universe, and playing left field, representing the Pittsburgh Pirates, Ralph Kiner. Batting sixth and playing right field, also from the Pirates, Roberto Clemente. Batting seventh in center field, representing the Cleveland Guardians, Tris Speaker. Batting eighth and playing second base, representing the Chicago White Sox, Eddie Collins. And pitching and batting ninth, representing the Twins, although he never pitched a single inning for the Twins, he was a Washington Senator his entire career. Of course, the Senators moved to Minnesota, I believe, in 1961. Walter Johnson. Johnson threw a perfect game on May 28th against Toronto striking out Roberto Alomar to end that game. Johnson was voted on as the starter for this game by you, the Utopian Baseball Universe. Here it is, folks, South versus North. And again, I hope you enjoy this. Try to tell a couple stories here. South versus North All-Star game. We'll be back at 5 o'clock for the East versus West. So leading off for the Royals, center fielder, Cool Papa Bell, facing Walter Johnson here in the first inning. And we're going to use what we use in the video games. I call this the quick pitch approach, where we're not going to go pitch by pitch. We're going to go at bat by at bat. Try to get this under an hour if I can. Cool Papa Bell facing Walter Johnson. Looking at a 3-1 pitch, and that is outside for a ball. Cool Papa Bell draws a walk to lead off this game, and Bell leads the universe in steals at 23, and I can already see him chatting with Frank Thomas at first base. He's probably telling him, let him know I'm going, because this is the All-Star game. We want to see, what we're used to seeing in the regular season. So Bell on first, nobody out. Johnny Mize at the plate. Looking at a 2-0 pitch here, and it looks like Bell is off. And Bench gets the throw off, and Bell is safe. Cool Papa Bell with a stolen base. So we have a man on second, nobody out for Johnny Mize. Looking at a 2-1 count. And the next pitch to Johnson is ripped into right center field. That's a base hit. Bell's going to score, and just like that, folks, the South Division leads this one 1-0 here in the first inning on a Johnny Mize RBI single. That's going to bring up Henry Aaron, 2020 MVP, 2020 Home Run King, and two-time champion here in the Utopian Baseball Universe. Easily the most impressive resume in the universe thus far. Aaron looks at a 1-1 pitch for a strike. 1-2 now to Aaron. Johnny Mize at first. South leads at 1-0. Johnson looks in the bench. The pitch to Aaron is swung on and hit fairly deep to center field. Speaker's going to make the catch at the warning track. Mize has to retreat back to first, one away. Here in the top of the first, South leads at 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton, the batter, he leads the universe in RBIs with 71 here at the break. With a man on first and one out, Stanton rips a single up the middle. So the South has 2 on with 1 out for Josh Gibson. Josh Gibson at the plate representing the Durham Bulls. He was the first ever draft pick of the Durham Bulls here in the Utopian Baseball Universe. And Gibson rips a single to left field. Mize is going to be held at third, and the South have the bases loaded here in the first inning with 1 out. 1 run is already in, with Evan Longoria at the plate with a chance to blow this wide open here in the first inning. So Walter Johnson has given up 3 hits and a walk as he faces Evan Longoria. And count here is 2-2. And the pitch to Longoria is grounded to Wagner. He flips to Collins, throws to Thomas. In time, a 6-4-3 double play induced by Walter Johnson ends what could have been a big inning for the South. They do get 1. So as we head to the bottom of the first, the South leads at 1-0. Due up for the North, Molitor, Wagner, and Thomas facing Tyler Glasnow, having a big year for the Rays. 11 wins at the break. He's going to get the ball to kick off the second half of the season. All the teams are kind of reshuffling their starting rotations, so expect Glasnow to get the ball as the Rays season Second half of the season kicks off on Tuesday. Paul Molitor leading off the bottom of the first for the North Division. Third baseman for the Brewers, having an incredible year for the Brewers, hitting .310, 11 homers, 12 stolen bases, as the igniter for that Brewers team, who shares first place with the Guardians and Twins here at the break. Molitor looks at a 1-1 pitch from Tyler Glasnow and hits a fly ball to deep left field. That one's got a chance. Stanton looks up, and that is gone for Paul Molitor. Paul Molitor with a solo homer to lead off the first for the North ties this game at 1. So a leadoff homer for Molitor. That's going to bring up Honus Wagner, the shortstop for Pittsburgh. And Wagner hits a fly ball to left field, but that one looks like it's going to be playable for Stanton, and he squeezes it for out number 1. So it's 1-1 here in the first. Paul Molitor with a leadoff single. Frank Thomas, the batter. Frank Thomas working a 1-1 count. The pitch from Glasnow is bounced to third. Longoria flips over to Mize in time, 2 away. And that's going to bring up the catcher, Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench has been consistently one of the top run producers at the catcher position in the Utopian, just like in Major League Baseball. The names that come to mind are Bench and Josh Gibson, both starting in this game today. So Bench steps in, 2 outs, nobody on. It's 1-1 here in the first. And Bench hits a fly ball to center field. Pretty routine. Cool Papa Bell camps under it and makes the play to end the inning. So after 1, it's the South 1 and the North 1 as we head to the second inning here. Walter Johnson had a rough first inning. I don't know if it was his intention to just go 1 today. We have a general rule that the pitchers don't go more than 2 here in these all-star games. There's 12 pitchers on the roster. So his day is actually done. So Babe Adams is going to get the second inning for the Pirates, representing the Pirates for the North Division. Willie Adames leads off the second, and he's looking at a 1-0 pitch here, and he pops one up high on the infield. Honus Wagner looks like he's got it and squeezes it for out number 1. That brings up the second baseman, Ozzie Albies, representing the Braves. Ozzie Albies, of course, has 2 Utopian Baseball Universe Championship rings to his credit, making the All-Star game as a starter here today for the Braves, facing Babe Adams. And Albies lifts a fly ball into left field that is going to drop in front of Ralph Kiner for a base hit. So Albies is on with 1 out. And that's going to bring up, it looks like a pinch hitter for Glasnow. So Glasnow's day is done after 1. Jose Cruz, representing the Houston Astros, is going to bat here versus Babe Adams. 1 on, 1 out. Man on first. And Jose Cruz hits one into deep right center field. That one's got a chance, folks. That's going to get off the wall. It's going to rattle around out there. He's actually digging for third. Albies is going to score. And Jose Cruz with an RBI triple to give the South the lead here in the second inning. A pinch hit RBI triple by Cruz makes it 2-1 South. That brings up the leadoff batter for the South, center fielder Cool Papa Bell. And looking at a 1-1 pitch, Bell skies one high. Left side, it looks like Molitor is going to squeeze that one for out number 2. So 2 away here. Cruz at third. South trying to plate another one. They lead at 2-1 here in the second. Johnny Mize, the batter. He had that RBI single in the first. And Mize lifts one into center field. Looks like that's routine for Speaker. And he makes the play, inning over. But the South adds another 2 runs on 5 hits so far through 2 innings as we head to the bottom of the second, and the South leads it 2-1. New pitcher for the South is going to be Josh Beckett from the Miami Marlins, having a great year. Looks like he's going to get the second inning here facing Ralph Kiner, who's the starting left fielder for the North today. And the pitch to Kiner is bounce to short. Adames picks and fires to Mize, 1 away. 1 out here in the second. South leads it 2-1. Game 1 of a doubleheader today. We've got the East at West at 5 o'clock, and the winners will compete tomorrow at 5 o'clock. This broadcast that you're watching right now is live. The broadcast at 5 o'clock today will be live, and I'll be recording tomorrow's finale later today because I'll be at a ball game tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to that as well. So 1 out here in the second. Josh Beckett facing Roberto Clemente, and the 2-2 Clemente is hit to left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit for Roberto Clemente. So 1 on, 1 out. The batter is Tris Speaker, and the pitch to Speaker is grounded to second. He shovels to short. They get 1. The relay is in time. Tris Speaker grounds into a 4-6-3 double play, which ends the inning. We are through 2 here at Petco Park in San Diego. The South Division leads the North Division 2-1 as we head to the third. All right, Babe Adams it looks like at least start the third inning for the Pirates. He did give up that run, but you can't blow through the pitchers too quickly here because you've got 12 to work with. And if the South were to win this game, they got to go again tomorrow. So Babe Adams is going to get the third inning for the Pirates, representing the Pirates as he faces Henry Aaron to lead off the third. And Aaron hits a bouncer to short, throws to first in time, 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton, the batter, he's 1 for 1. And Stanton bounces 1 to third. Paul Molitor flips over to Frank Thomas in time, 2 away here in the third. And that brings up Josh Gibson, the catcher. He's 1 for 1. Looks like Adams has settled down a bit since that RBI triple to Utley. He's retired now the last 4 batters he faces. And Gibson looking at a 2-2 count. Swings and hits a high fly ball to left field. Looks like it's playable for Kiner. And he makes the play, inning over. 1-2-3 inning for Babe Adams. We head to the bottom of the third. The South leads it 2-1 here at the first All-Star game this year between the South and the North. All right, bottom of the third, and Josh Beckett still on the mound for the South, representing the Marlins. It's going to be 8-9-1. Collins, we're going to see a pinch hitter for Babe Adams, and then Paul Molitor. Eddie Collins, the batter, he hits a fly ball into shallow left field. It looks like Adames is going to make the play for out number 1. And pinch batter here is going to be Harmon Killebrew. Harmon Killebrew made the roster on the fan vote, so he's here tonight. Going to pinch hit for Babe Adams here in the third inning facing Josh Beckett. And he takes a 1-1 pitch high to left field. Deep but playable, and Stanton is going to make the play. So 2 away here in the third, just like Babe Adams in the top of the third. A clean inning so far for Beckett as he faces Paul Molitor. The 2-2 pitch to Molitor is swung on and missed for strike 3. Josh Beckett with 2 clean innings, 2 shutout innings for Beckett. As the North goes down here in the third, we head to the fourth. The South leads it 2-1. All right, take a quick break in the action here, folks, to let you know that not only will we have game 2 of a doubleheader today between the East and the West at 5 o'clock, we are returning tonight at 10 o'clock for The Utopian All-Nighter, which is Danny Pearson's favorite program. This program will be at least an hour. It might go 10. We just might go 3 straight days. What we do on the Uniter, on the All-Nighter, is we just talk baseball. I'll kind of probably recap these games. We'll preview tomorrow's game. I'll kind of take you inside my head, if you will, and how this all gets done. Maybe we make some baseball cards. Maybe we sell some T-shirts. Maybe we give away some baseball cards. Well, guess what? We are giving away baseball cards. I've got 10 packs of cards to open tonight. These are unopened. These were all, it says $1. Look at that. It says $1. This was actually 75 cents. I got 10 of these yesterday. I've got some Brewer cards to give away. So it's going to be a fun show. We'll start that at 10 o'clock tonight. We'll go at least an hour, and we'll just go until we all pass out. All right, top of the 4th inning here. New pitcher for the North is going to be Shane Bieber, representing the Cleveland Guardians, and leading off for the South is Evan Longoria. Longoria looking at a 1-1 pitch here, and he rips that in the center field. That's a base hit. Leadoff single for Longoria. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Willie Adames, the batter, he's 0 for 1. And Adames looks in, Longoria at first, and rips the first pitch he sees in the left field, and that's a base hit. So a rude welcome for Shane Bieber here in the 4th. 2 on and nobody out for Ozzie Albies. And Albies steps into the box, looks at a strike. It's a 1-1 count. 2 on, nobody out. And the next pitch is hit into right field, a base hit. Evan Longoria is digging around third. He's going to score. Adames heads over to third. It's 1st and 3rd. Nobody out. Longoria has scored, and it is now 3-1 South on an RBI single by Ozzie Albies. So we have 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Shane Bieber facing, we're going to see a pinch batter here. And this is going to be Dansby Swanson. So Albies extends the lead, and then his teammate Swanson is at the plate. And Bieber looks in the bench on a 3-1 count, and that is high for ball 4. And now the bases are loaded with nobody out. Shane Bieber has struggled here. 3 singles and a walk, facing Cool Papa Bell. Tom Kelly, the manager, a little bit concerned, discussing this with his coaches, Craig Counsell and Terry Francona, who is Bieber's manager. So they're talking about something now in the dugout. Looks like Rob Dibble is actually warming up in the bullpen, as Cool Papa Bell has worked a 3-2 count here. And the pitch to Bell is low for a ball, and that brings in another run. Shane Bieber has not retired a batter here in the 4th, and the South leads at 4-1 on an RBI walk by Cool Papa Bell. And that's going to be it for Bieber. He faces 5 batters. He gives up 3 hits and walks 2, has given up 2 runs here, and Rob Dibble has to inherit a huge mess. So the first batter he's going to face is Johnny Mize, with a chance to blow this one wide open here in the 4th. 4-1 South. The bases are loaded with nobody out. And Mize lifts a 1-0 pitch into center field. This does not look deep enough to advance the runners. And Tris Speaker makes the play. 1 away here. Bases loaded for Henry Aaron, who again has an opportunity to put the South ahead by a ton. It's 4-1. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch to Aaron is bounced to Honus Wagner. He flips to Collins. The relay is in time. 6-4-3 double play. Ends the inning. But the South puts 2 up on the board, and they lead it after 3.5. It's 4-1 South. All right, bottom of the 4th here. The new pitcher for the South is going to be J.R. Richard. Threw a no-hitter in late 2020. It's had a great year for the Astros as they look to get back into playoff contention in the South in the second half of the season. Leading off for the North is going to be the shortstop, Honus Wagner. Wagner is 0 for 1 today, and Wagner lifts the first pitch he sees into left center field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Wagner. That brings up Frank Thomas, who's 0 for 1. Thomas facing J.R. Richard. This is the only place you can see that. Frank Thomas versus J.R. Richard. Yes, actually, there is another place you can see this. Eternal Baseball. Mark Weber's creation. They're actually in their, I believe they're in their championship series or getting close to that. So check out Eternal Baseball. Similar concept to what we do here. They just build the rosters differently. They simulate it differently. But it's a great product. Mark Weber's Eternal Baseball. Check that out. Frank Thomas here in the fourth lifts a fly ball to center field. Deep but playable for Bell, and he makes the play 1 away here. So we have J.R. Richard now facing Johnny Bench. Bench looks at a 1-0 pitch for a strike, and the next delivery is lifted into left field, but once again, playable out there for Stanton, and he makes the play 2 away. That's going to bring up Ralph Kiner. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs and a man on first, and Kiner lines one to third, and that's caught by Evan Longoria, and that ends the inning. So through 4 innings here, the South leads it 4-1 as we head to the 5th. Another new pitcher. Bieber got in trouble last inning. He was taken out. Rob Dibble basically bailed out the North, but he's done after 1 inning. Brandon Woodruff now pitching, representing the Brewers. Top of the 5th inning here. Leading off is Giancarlo Stanton, who is 1 for 2 on the day. And Stanton lifts a fly ball into left field. Ralph Kiner is there, and he makes the play 1 away. That's going to bring up Josh Gibson. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Singled in the first, flew out to left in the third. And Gibson draws a 4-pitch walk here in the 5th. So Woodruff walks Gibson. 1 on, 1 out. And the next batter is Evan Longoria. He bounced into a double play in the first and singled and scored in the 4th. Longoria pops up on the left side. Paul Molitor in foul territory makes the play. 2 outs here in the 5th. Gibson on first. The next batter here is Willy Adames. Now, this is an interesting matchup because in Major League Baseball, Willy Adames and Brandon Woodruff are teammates for the Brewers, but today they are adversaries here in the All-Star game, as Adames is the shortstop for the Tampa Bay Rays. Woodruff, of course, representing the Brewers. And Adames draws a walk. So we have 2 on and 2 out. Gibson at second, Adames at first. Ozzie Albies the batter. And Albies had an RBI single as last time, and he rips another base hit to left field. They're going to hold Gibson. Albies with another single. Albies is 3 for 3 on the day. He has an RBI and a run scored. Potentially early MVP candidate, I guess you'd say. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Brandon Woodruff facing a pinch batter here is going to be Juan, as in gone, Gonzalez. The South has had their opportunities to blow this wide open. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch to Gonzalez is bounced to short. Shovels over to second, and they're going to get that runner to end the inning, so Brandon Woodruff gets out of it. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, the South leads it 4-1 here in our first All-Star game of the 2022 season. 4-1 here in the 5th. J.R. Richard is going to pitch another inning, it looks like. He's going to start the 5th at least. And the first batter is Roberto Clemente, who draws a 4-pitch walk. So Clemente walks, and that's going to bring up Tris Speaker, who grounded into a double play in the 2nd inning. And Speaker lifts one to left field. Looks routine for Stanton, and he makes the play for out number 1. So 1 on, 1 out. J.R. Richard now facing Eddie Collins, and Collins draws a walk. So we have 2 on and 1 out. We're going to see a pinch batter here for the North. It's going to be my favorite player as a kid growing up, Gorman Thomas. So Gorman Thomas with a chance here to get the North back into the game. 2 on, 1 out. The 3-2 to Thomas is low, and J.R. Richard has walked the bases loaded here. So we have bases loaded, 1 out, and excuse me, Paul Molitor at the plate. So Paul Molitor with the bases loaded and 1 out, facing J.R. Richard, who it looks like he's going to finish this inning regardless. Paul Molitor homered to lead off this game. He struck out in the 3rd, and Molitor lifts a high fly ball to center field. This should be deep enough to score a run, and it is, as Roberto Clemente crosses the plate. No other runner advances, so it's 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. The score is now 4-2 here in the 5th, and that's going to bring up Honus Wagner. And Wagner is going to hit a fly ball to center field. This one playable and caught out there by Cool Papa Bell to end the inning. But the South leads at 4-2 as we head to the 6th inning here in the All-Star game. Piper's in the building. Where are you, Piper? Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? All right. She doesn't. She wants me to go on the bed and play with her, but we can't do that. It's a live telecast, so you guys can just listen to her right now. Top of the 6th inning, new pitcher for the North. This is going to be the 6th pitcher for the North. This is going to be Kent DeCulvey, and the batter's going to be Cool Papa Bell. And Cool Papa Bell hits a ground ball to short, throws over to first in time, 1 away. DeCulvey, the closer for Pittsburgh, having a decent year, now facing Johnny Mize. And Mize hits a high fly ball to right field. That looks like it's playable out there for Clemente, and he makes the play. 2 up and 2 down here in the 6th. The South leads at 4-2. The batter's Henry Aaron. He's 0 for 3 today. Flew out to center and has bounced to short a couple of times. And Henry Aaron takes a 2-2 pitch, and he lifts it into left center field. It looks like that's going to get some gap. That's going to fall in for a base hit. He's thinking extra bases. Henry Aaron with a 2-out double here in the 6th off Kent DeCulvey. And that brings up Giancarlo Stanton, who's 1 for 3. Singled in the 1st, bounced to 3rd in the 3rd, flew out to left. The pitch to Stanton is bounced to short, throws over to 1st in time, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 6th, and the South Division leads it 4-2. New pitcher for the South is Craig Kimbrell from the Atlanta Braves. Craig Kimbrell facing Frank Thomas, and Thomas leads off the inning with a clean single up the middle. One on with nobody out for Johnny Bench, and Bench hits a high fly ball to center field, playable out there for Bell, and he makes the play 1 away. So we have 1 on, 1 out here in the 6th inning. South leads at 4-2. We've got the East and West coming up at 5 o'clock for you today. Let's see here. Ralph Kiner, the batter. He's 0 for 2. He bounced to short, line to 3rd. And Kiner rips a base hit to left field. Thomas station to station, 1st and 2nd, 1 out. And that brings up Roberto Clemente, singled and walked, scored a run. Clemente hits a fly ball to right field. Not deep enough to advance anyone, so that's going to be out number 2. So we have 2 on and 2 out. Frank Thomas at 2nd, Ralph Kiner at 1st. The batter is Tris Speaker, And Speaker hits a base hit to left field. They're going to hold the runners here. He hit the ball extremely hard, so not deep enough to advance anyone. So now the bases are loaded. Craig Kimbrell has given up 3 singles here in the 6th with 2 outs, facing Eddie Collins. South leads it 4-2. A single here by Collins ties the game. And the pitch to Collins is ripped to center field, but that one is going to be caught out there by Bell to end the inning. 6 innings are in the books as we head to the top of the 7th. It's the South 4 and the North 2. All right, 7th inning here. Kent Tekulve going to pitch his 2nd inning. Josh Gibson leading off for the South. Gibson singled in the 1st, flew out to left in the 3rd, walked in the 5th, and Gibson's going to lead off the inning with a single up the middle. So we have a man on 1st, nobody out, and Evan Longoria, the batter. Longoria lifts a fly ball to left field, but that one's going to be caught. So we have 1 on and 1 out here. Willie Adames, the batter. He popped to short, singled and scored. He walked his last time, and Adames singles up the middle. 2nd hit of the day. He's reached base 3 times. We have 1st and 2nd, 1 out. And Ozzie Albus, the batter, and we know he's had a big day so far. 3 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. Albus hits a line drive, and that's caught by Eddie Collins. So Eddie Collins makes the play. 2 up and 2 down. Pinch batter here for the South is going to be Rogers Hornsby. 2 on and 2 out, facing Kent Tekulve here in the 7th. The pitch to Hornsby is lifted to left field. Ralph Kiner is there, and he makes the play. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It's take me out to the ball game time. I'm not going to sing right now because I've got like some, stuff going on here. So I've been singing a lot the last couple of days. I've been sending audio clips of me singing, trying not to scare people away. I hope they like it. I sing in my car a lot. I actually, every time I go to Pick and Save, whatever songs they're playing in the car, I sing a ton. Or in the store, I sing a lot. So I sang last night during the Home Run Derby in honor of my late Uncle Jeff. But I got something going on right here. All right, bottom of the 7th. New pitcher for the South is Rob Nen. And leading off in the 7th, we're going to see a pinch batter. This is going to be Miguel Cabrera from the Tigers. And Cabrera draws a walk to lead off the 7th inning. So that's going to bring up Paul Molitor. Solo homer in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd, sac fly in the 5th. The 2-2 pitch to Molitor is bounced to short. They're going to get a 6-4-3 here, it looks like, and they do. Hit it right on the screws. So 2 outs here in the 7th. Rob Nen facing Honus Wagner, who's 1 for 3 in the day, and Wagner strikes out swinging to end the inning. So we head to the 8th inning. It's still 4-2 South. All right, top of the 8th here. New pitcher for the North is going to be Joe Nathan. The closer in Minnesota. Leading off is going to be Cool Papa Bell. Bell walked, stole a base, and scored in the 1st. And he walked again. He's been retired a couple times since. He's 0 for 2 with 2 walks. And here in the 8th, he hits a fly ball to center field. And that's going to be caught out there by Tris Speaker, 1 away. Johnny Mize, the batter. He got the scoring underway in the 1st with an RBI singled. 3 flyouts since then. And the 2-2 pitch to Mize, swung on and missed, strike 3. Joe Nathan collecting his 1st strikeout. 2 outs here in the 8th. Henry Aaron, the batter. Henry Aaron is 1 for 4 with a double. The 1-2 to Aaron is swung on and missed, strike 3. Joe Nathan with a 1-2-3 inning. He strikes out Mize and Aaron consecutively. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 4-2 South. All right, new pitcher here for the South is Garrett Cole, representing the Durham Bulls. He had a terrible 2020. He went 9-18, turned it around last year, winning 17, having a big year this year. So Garrett Cole here to pitch the 8th, and he's going to face Frank Thomas here to lead it off. Now, Thomas is 1 for 3 with a single. Thomas looks in. 2-2 pitch to Thomas is hit high and deep to left field, but it looks like it's playable out there for Giancarlo Stanton, and 1 away. Johnny Bench is the batter, and it looks like Al Kaline is going to pinch hit for Kiner after Bench. Bench is 0 for 3 today. Bench bounces one to short. Routine play made in time. So 2 up and 2 down for Cole as he faces a pinch batter here, Al Kaline. Al Kaline working a 2-2 count. Cole looks into his catcher, Josh Gibson, and the pitch is hit high and deep to left field. This one has a chance, folks, and it is gone. Al Kaline has homered here for the North to make it 4-3 in the 8th inning. Al Kaline with a pinch hit homer to make it 4-3 here in the 8th. That's going to bring up Roberto Clemente. Singled, walked, and flew to right. The pitch to Clemente is lifted into left field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So man on first with 2 outs. Tris Speaker is 1 for 3 today. Speaker has a chance here to tie it for the North, perhaps put them up. Man on first, 2 outs, and the pitch to Speaker is bounced to short. They flip over to Albus to end the inning. The North adds 1, though, on the solo homer by Al Kaline. South leads at 4-3 as we head to the 9th. All right, Joe Nathan is going to get another inning here. He retired all 3 batters he faced in the 8th. Leadoff batter is Giancarlo Stanton. And Stanton is 1 for 4 with a single. Stanton hits a fly ball down the left field line that's going to actually drop in. He's thinking 2. The throw is not in time. Giancarlo Stanton is in with a leadoff double. So we have a man on second, nobody out, and the batter is Josh Gibson. Singled, flew to left, walked and singled, and he walks again. So Nathan in trouble here in the 9th. 2 on, nobody out. It looks like the inning is his, as the batter is Evan Longoria. And Longoria hits a fly ball to left field, but it looks like it's routine and caught out there by Kaline. So we have 2 on and 1 out. Willie Adames, the batter. He's having a big day. 2 for 3 with a walk. He scored a run. First and second, 1 out. And the pitch to Adames is hit to left field. That's a base hit. Stanton's going to try to score. The throw from Kaline is in time to get Giancarlo Stanton for the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 outs here. Man on second. Stanton gunned down. The score remains 4-3 here in the 9th. The batter is Ozzy Albus. He's 3 for 4. The 2-2 pitch to Albus is a strike 3. Swinging to end the inning. Joe Nathan gets out of a big jam. The North needs 1 in the bottom of the 9th. Garrett Cole is going to start the 9th. Despite giving up that solo homer to Kaline, he's going to start the 9th for the Bulls. For the South, I should say, representing the Bulls. 9th inning. South leads at 4-3. Cole needs 3 outs to wrap it up for the South. Leading off is the second baseman, Eddie Collins. All right, and Eddie Collins is 0 for 2 with a walk, and he rips a base hit up the middle. So a leadoff single for the North, Eddie Collins. We're going to see a pinch batter here. This is going to be Buck Leonard. Buck Leonard, the first baseman for the Minnesota Twins. North trailing 4-3 here in the bottom of the ninth. 1 on, nobody out, and the pitch to Leonard is hit to center field, and that's a base hit. First and second, nobody out. And Paul Molitor is going to be the batter. Molitor has a pair of RBIs in this game. A solo homer in the first, sac fly in the fifth. He's got 2 on, 1 out here. Or 2 on, nobody out, I should say. And the pitch to Molitor is hit to left field, but that's going to be playable and caught out there. So 1 out. Garrett Cole now facing Honus Wagner, who's 1 for 3 with a walk. I'm sorry, he's 1 for 4 on the day. I'm foreshadowing here. Wagner draws a walk. I'll try not to do that again. Please forgive me. So Wagner draws a walk here in the ninth. So now the bases are loaded with 1 out. Tom Kelly, or I should say Jack McKeon. Jack McKeon is the manager for the South here. Is going to go to his bullpen. He's going to go to Fernando Rodney to try to get the last 2 outs here. The bases are loaded with 1 out. And Fernando Rodney is going to face Frank Thomas. And Thomas pops it up. Does Josh Gibson have room? He does. He squeezes it for out number 2. So the bases remain loaded with 2 outs. Fernando Rodney is 1 out away from clinching it for the South. The batter is Johnny Bench. The count is 2-2. The pitch to Bench is ripped to left field, a base hit. Eddie Collins is going to score to tie this game at 4 here in the ninth. Bases remain loaded. Johnny Bench has tied this game on an RBI single. The batter is going to be Al Kaline. Whoa. Kaline hit a solo homer in the 8th. He's got a chance to win it here for the North in the 9th. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch to Kaline is bounced to short. They throw to first in time. And that's free baseball, folks. We go to the 10th inning. Johnny Bench ties it in an RBI single. We head to the 10th, 4-4 here in the All-Star game. Wow. All right, so Josh Hader now coming on for the North, representing the Brewers. He's got a fantastic ERA, amongst the league leaders in saves. He's going to see a pinch hitter here in the 10th. Albert Pujols, representing the St. Louis Cardinals, looks at a strike. The next offering from Hader is hit high and deep to left field. Pujols has gone yard, and the South leads it 5-4 in the 10th. Pujols depositing an 0-1 pitch into the left field stands to give the South a 5-4 lead. The next batter is Cool Papa Bell, who's walked twice. He's 0 for 3 with 2 walks. He's driven in a run. He scored a run, and he strikes out here, 1 away. The next batter is Johnny Mize. Mize got the scoring underway in the first with an RBI single. He's been retired every time since then. And Mize goes down on strikes. Second strikeout for Hader. Mize has gone down on strikes twice. Henry Aaron, the batter, and Aaron goes down on strikes once again. So Hader gives up the big homer to Pujols. He strikes out the side. We head to the bottom of the 10th. New pitcher For the South is going to be Dan Quisenberry. Quisenberry needs to retire 3 batters to clinch it for the South. He's going to face Roberto Clemente, Tris Speaker, and it looks like a pinch batter for Eddie Collins. So Clemente has a chance here with the North down 5-4 in the 10th, facing Dan Quisenberry, who he never faced in Major League Baseball, so maybe he's not familiar with that submarine style. Lifts the 1-1 pitch in the deep center field, but that's going to be playable for Cool Papa Bell. 1 away here in the 10th. The South leads at 5-4 on a solo homer by Albert Pujols to lead off the 10th. Tris Speaker, the batter. Speaker is 1 for 4 on the day. He bounces one to short. Adames flips over to Mize in time. 2 up and 2 down. Dan Quisenberry 1 out away from clinching it for the South. He's going to face a pinch batter here. Sammy Sosa facing Dan Quisenberry with the game on the line. 1-1 pitch to Sosa's hit high and deep to left field. Giancarlo Stanton, though, he's at the wall, and he makes the play to end this game. The South Division wins it 5-4. Albert Pujols with a solo homer in the 10th wins it for the South. That's your final. The South wins it 5-4. The MVP, Albert Pujols, 1 swing of the bat and wins the game for the South Division. Winning pitcher, Fernando Rodney. The losing pitcher, Josh Hader. Dan Quisenberry with the save. Home runs in this game by Paul Molitor, Ralph Kiner, and Albert Pujols. What a game, folks. South led it 4-1 through 4 innings. The North got 1 back in the 5th. They scored 2 off Garrett Cole to tie it. And Pujols wins it in the 10th. That run in the 9th inning was charged to Cole, even though it was given up by Rodney because the runner was Cole. So there it is again, folks. The final, the South 5 and the North 4. They advance to the finals tomorrow at 5 o'clock. They'll face either the East Division or the West Division. I am being told that regardless of the winner of that East-West game tonight, the South will be the road team once again. So we'll see you back at 5 o'clock for the East and West. We've got Sandy Koufax against Mike Musina. We'll probably sign on a little bit early and get you the starting lineup. So thanks for watching. Final score here from San Diego, the South Division 5 and the North Division 4. See you at 5 o'clock.